episode is on identity. And, I just want to talk a little bit about really I want to elaborate on what it means when I say, His grace, her faith. I'm actually talking about a particular person in the Bible. She had God's grace or favor, we could say, which is a form of grace. And also she had faith. Okay, so I feel that, you can't really have one without the other. In all things in life, you need faith, but indeed we need the grace of the Father. And that particular person is Queen Esther in the Bible. And really that's what this is based upon in terms of, the podcast name, and in terms of, the things that we're talking about. We'll be talking about relevant topics to the modern day Christian woman. And I feel like Queen Esther is a perfect example. We will be talking about other women in the Bible and other women in, everyday life as well. So yeah, that's just a bit of a background of what this is all about. And yeah, I'm just going to spend a few moments talking a bit about Queen Esther and how that kind of is relevant to women today, and how we can grow in God and how we can grow in our identity. Not just when I say identity, I mean our God-given identity, and the difference between, a worldly mindset and a mindset of a woman of faith, a woman who was able to be courageous, a woman who was able to grasp that she wasn't what society said she was. She wasn't what her circumstances said that she was, but she was defined by who God says that she was. And she was able to achieve so much. And I believe that came from the renewal of her mind. And so many of us are familiar with the story of Esther. And, I want us to just look at some key things that she achieved. And I want us to also see how that can be linked to our life. Now, you see, Queen Esther, she was very... Hey Queens, well, that was just a taster of our first episode of His Grace, Her Faith podcast. I pray that you were thoroughly blessed by it. To hear the rest, head on over to Spotify. And you don't want to miss it because it really outlines what the podcast is going to be about. And also you can have access to all the other episodes. But just some exciting news as well. From here on, we will be doing it on YouTube as well as on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and every great platform for podcasts. So turn on notifications to not miss out, and also follow us on Instagram and Facebook and on here at Esther Becomes Queen.